Last Friday night, my roommate Jenna announced she was going to cook dinner to impress her new date, Max. She'd watched exactly 2 YouTube videos on sushi making, and on the confidence of a woman who once set off the smoke alarm boiling water, declared she was making the most authentic sushi rolls outside of Tokyo. I was skeptical but intrigued, especially when she came home with a suspiciously large bag of rice and an entire aisle's worth of seaweed. She insisted I clear the kitchen, claiming, "I want the first thing Max sees to be me, not you in your Batman pajamas." Fair enough. Max showed up right on time, and Jenna greeted him with a flourish, a chef's hat she'd made from a paper towel roll, and what I can only assume was a ceremonial sushi knife, read, our butter knife with a band-aid on the handle. Things started off surprisingly well, until Jenna unveiled the rice. Instead of the steaky, compact grains you see in sushi bars, we were presented with what looked like a snowstorm had hit the kitchen. The rice was everywhere, on the floor, in Jenna's hair, somehow in the potted fern, and, most impressively, forming a thin, crunchy layer on Max's shoes. Undeterred, Jenna attempted to assemble her masterpiece. She laid out the nori, ladled on a generous mound of rice, read, half the bag, and tried to roll it up. The result looked less like sushi and more like a sad seaweed burrito trying to escape its own existence. Max, ever the gentleman, kept saying things like, "It's very avant-garde, and I've never seen sushi quite like this before." At one point, Jenna's hand slipped and an entire roll ejected itself off the counter and into the sink, which she tried to pass off as fusion cuisine. By the end of the night, the kitchen looked like a rice-based crime scene. Jenna was picking grains out of her pockets, and Max politely excused himself, claiming he had to feed his goldfish. As Jenna surveyed the carnage, she sighed and said, "Well, I guess I don't have raw talent after all." I patted her on the back and replied, "Don't worry, Jenna. It was just a classic role reversal."